How do I start a relationship with my nieces and nephew when their father was responsible for my brother's passing? And the pure rage of knowing that this was my brother and parents' fault. During the funeral, P walked in with A and I saw red. Thankfully I had other family there to stop me from doing anything stupid, but I told P that if I ever saw him again, I would kill him. Shortly after that, I cut contact with 90% of my family, with the exception of K and a cousin I had always been close with, because everyone except them wanted to make excuses for my parents and P. Fast forward to present, I never had any kids and truth be told, I never wanted any. I much prefer the role of the fun uncle. K met a great guy and had 2 daughters, who I absolutely adore. P had 2 more kids with A before cheating on her, shocker, and splitting, and I've never met any of them. My parents have tried to make contact a handful of times, but I always told them to kick rocks. So last week, I'm chatting with KS daughters, 19 and 17, and they mentioned that their cousins have wanted to meet me for a long time and were hoping I would be willing to meet them as well. I don't believe they know everything that transpired between their dad and I, but I would be lying if I said I never had any desire to meet them. So everyone, I'm hoping to crowdsource any ideas, suggestions on how I begin and maintain a relationship with PS kids while also keeping him and A out of my life. Any suggestions are welcome. TLDR, 20 plus years ago my older brother caused my younger brother's suicide. Now his kids want to meet me and have a relationship, but I don't know how to have a relationship without my brother getting involved. Edit, one commenter just brought up a good point that kind of changes my question. The reason I wanted to meet with them soon is because they are all back in town at once from college due to COVID, but someone gave me the idea that maybe meeting them one at a time once they return to their college campus's old living arrangements is the better option. Thoughts? Edit 2. I've had multiple people ask me why K still talks with the people I cut contact with, so I'll just copy-paste one of my replies here. Even though my sister was just as crushed about Jay's death as I was and was angry for a long time. She and her then boyfriend, future husband, hit a financial rough patch after graduating college and were forced to move in with our parents. Due to unrelated drama at the time, they couldn't stay with me. So my sister stayed with them for several years, and over that time their relationship improved, and even though I wasn't thrilled at the time, I understood. She still doesn't really have a relationship with P but is cordial if they meet. I don't blame her, because our parents did a lot for her and daughters love their cousins, so I didn't want put her in that kind of position of choosing.